Hello everybody. Welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each Monday I share with you some projects that I'm working on in hopes that it would inspire you to do something creative this week. So happy Monday. So today's the last day of February, and I also wanted to remind you that it's technically the last day of celebration. But I think on Guam, we kind of get an extra day. Hi, Lynette. How are you? Glad you could join me today. So anyway, so celebration is ending today technically, but in reality tomorrow for us because of the the date change, right? So anyway, so don't miss out. If you've been waiting to take advantage of the promotion, don't wait anymore because it is expiring tomorrow. And for those of you who are not familiar with Celebration, for every $50, you get to choose a free product from this little catalog. There has been an arrange of really great products to choose from, and it's a great time to stock up on your cardstock, your ink re-inkers, adhesives perhaps. So you'll be surprised how quickly the $50 can add up, right? So, and then why not get a free product? And also I wanted to remind you that the price of the paper pumpkin will go up starting March 1st. So why not lock in the rates while there's celebration? So it's a great time to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and purchase a prepaid, because not only do you lock in the rates before the rates go up, but you also will earn free celebration items. And in the March kit, which is this one, you also get an extra free stamp set. So that's really exciting. I mean, who doesn't love free stuff, right? So don't say I didn't warn you. Don't miss out. So I will link how to subscribe for the prepaids later after the video. Okay? So without further ado, let me switch the camera around and we'll get to today's projects. Oops. Okay. All right. Thank you to those of you who are joining. I know some of you are shy and not saying hi, but please do leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you're liking and what you don't like, because then I can adjust my videos so that we do something that you like. So anyway, so for today, we are working on the paper pumpkin. And let's take a look at the February Safari Celebration. In this kit, it's a rich razzleberry ink spot. For this one, I like using the full case, so that's why it's here. Another fun set, stamp set, and this is how these cards look like. I love these printed cardstock, these note cards, okay? So it always comes with note cards and envelopes. These are beautiful envelopes, okay? And die cuts for the projects that you will need. This is a well-loved kit. I've already tore into it and worked on it. And this kit has like these little rocks, really cute. Anyway, so that's what's in this month's kit. So let's see the cards that I made. Okay. So here's the first card. Okay. This kit also came with some vellum pieces. So that's one. Here's another one. It's actually an interesting kit because I normally don't gravitate towards animals with my stamp collection. I know this is an area where I need to learn to work with. So this was a great opportunity for me to work with the animal images, okay? And I just love these leaves here. It's very tropical and it packs a punch when you use it as an embellishment. So these are where the rocks are, okay? Really cute. So, as you know, I'm not really into the animals. So the first alternative card that I made was this particular card. Okay. I enjoy using these leaves as accent. And this particular saying, did you notice that I did kind of a shadowy technique to it? I stamped it with rich raspberry, and then using my Stamparatus, I shifted it ever so slightly and then stamped on the bumblebee. Okay? So it just makes that amazing pop. Hi, Nola. And for this one, let me bring it out. This is the stamp set. This is a celebration stamp set. So again, after celebration, you won't be able to earn this. This was free. So I believe it was $100. Let me just double check. Where is it? Yep. So at $100 level, you will earn this stamp set for free. And this has all these wonderful sentiments. And I really recommend that. I've been using this a lot in a lot of my cards these last few days or weeks. So this is a free item, and you can only get it until tomorrow. So here's the card. And I always like, these fluffy ribbons. So this is my go-to, a pattern background, a sentiment with embellishments. Okay. So if you notice, this is kind of like this, right? So that's the inspiration from there. Okay. And of course, you saw all the pretty envelopes that this kit included. And of course, the first thing I do is tear them apart because they're just so beautiful, this paper. And then this one, the added bonus was you even get to choose to use the white side if you want because of this border here. Isn't that pretty? So I usually tear up a few of these envelopes just to work on. So let me show you what card I made from the envelopes. Okay. So here's one card that I made, and this was using the Picture This, I think it's called Picture This die set, because I had envisioned having these animals peeking out from little windows, and this is like, I call it an animal party. Let's party, right? So this was the deer or the antelope, the elephant, and he's also holding a little cupcake. And this is part of a stamp that you get from the kit. Okay, so with this one I stamped, first stamp was on the yellow bumblebee, and then I stamped it on white with the rich raspberry. Okay, so it's like vanilla white cream frosting on the cupcake. Okay, so this is like a very happy party. Okay. So, and I also wanted to point out, notice the banner here that I did. So one of the inspirations that I always, that I got from this kit was, I noticed that the edges of their tabs were decorated. Okay, you see this? So that immediately made me realize, oh, that's one thing I can do too. So that's what I did. I used like one little piece here, and I glued it to the edge, and I made that the edge of my tab here. So little tips like that, when you start dissecting the cards from the kit, it's like getting a lesson, a class in itself, right? Okay. So another one is this little monkey. So this is a stamp set, one of the stamps from the set. Yay! And I fussy cut it. It's not too hard to fussy cut this, okay? And I repeatedly stamped these greetings. So this is a very fun card to celebrate somebody's achievement here. Okay? And this little stamp is sort of like confetti. Okay? And for the background, I just used my blending brush, and I blend it in the background before propping it up with Stampin' Dimensionals. So real simple. I mean, that's the beauty of the Paper Pumpkin kit is, you know, they give you all the elements to make a card, but you don't need to make the card as presented. You know, feel free to go outside the box and use it as like, you know, raw ingredients to a card, which is what I did here. So as I said, I use Paper Pumpkin not only to make quick cards when I'm lost my mojo and I need to get back into it. I also kind of get great ideas for cards. So for example, for this elephant card, if you dissect it, so you've got like one main element here, you've got a banner for the greeting, and then you've got little embellishments tucked inside it. So what I did then is, based on this, I made this card. Okay? So if you look at it, you can see the similarities. And that's what, you know, dissecting a card into its components can help you create a library of, I call, you know, card templates, right? So you needed a large image, which I used with the kite. And then here's my banner. And look, I decorated the edge. And this is a two-liner. Here's a two-liner. And then I'm inserting little embellishments, little die cuts in between, okay? And then the bling. So see, that's how useful for me Paper Pumpkin Kit is. It's not just a kit to create cards, but it's also a kit to kind of teach me different card templates. So here's an extra card template that I did that couldn't have happened without having this as a guide. Oh yes, and I also cut vellum, a round circle vellum here in the back. Okay, so what do you think? So that's that. And then another card that I copied was this particular card, okay? So with this particular card, if you dissect it, here's a patterned background, okay? And a longish type of a image, embellishments tucked underneath a long banner, one-liner, okay? And so let me show you how I interpreted this. Let me move these cards away, and let's actually do a card together, okay? So not only do I get inspiration from the card template, but I also get the inspiration of colors to use. I mean, how many times are you wondering, oh, I wonder if these colors go together, or what colors should I use? So at the back of each, let me grab that out here. So at the back of each instruction sheet, they will tell you the coordinating Stampin' Up colors. So in this kit, these are the coordinating colors, okay? And I really enjoyed this palette because I gravitate towards soft succulent these days, but I'm also enjoying the fact that this lucky, what's it called, Pear Pizzazz, gives it lightens up the green. It gives it that pop, so the greens are not just boring, dull green, if you know what I mean. If you look out and you see the trees, there's different shades of green, and I appreciate knowing that these two were selected by Stampin' Up artists as compatible, which means that I can safely use. So anyway, so here's the color palette. So based on this and this card template, I'm going to create a card, okay? So I always like to use the heavyweight basic white, okay? Because this just feels good. And then this one is from the envelope, okay? So this is an envelope. So let me go ahead and glue this on. It's kind of a shame. I kind of like the little edge here. So it's always a dilemma, isn't it? Which side of a color, pretty paper do you use? Okay, so and these days I am liking a narrow border. around my cards. I mean, it's just a phase that I'm going through, I'm sure, but I've been cutting it pretty close to the edge, just a little thin edge, okay? So I've got the background here. So this is soft succulent, this is the soft succulent. And then I used a retired die. This is the nested labels. I'm so sorry that this is retired, but keeping fingers crossed that eventually it will come back out, okay? So I've got that, okay? But before, now we know that vellum is hard to glue because the glue will show through. So my little trick is always, I will glue everything on top of it first, and then I'll know which pieces will cover the vellum, and then I'll put the glue in the back. I hope it makes sense. So let's get started, okay? So this is the piece of vellum that I'm copying, and the longish image that I had on my table was this from the Heart and Home, or Heart and Home, Home and Heart bundle, this bouquet, okay? And let me go ahead and mount that onto here. Well, let me put this away, okay? So using the Stampin' Dimensionals. This one I used watercolor. So I did stamp with soft succulent, and I know it's not meant for watercolor, but if you're very, very careful and you don't use it very wet, you are able to do some watercoloring, and that's what I did here. And again, the colors, this one is Fresh Freesia, this is Bumblebee, this is Soft Succulent, and here are the Lucky Limeade, is it? No, Pear Pizzazz, sorry, Pear Pizzazz colors. So it gives it more variety in the greens, right? And so this is color that I didn't have to agonize over what color to use. It was one of the color palettes from this kit, which makes it easy for me to choose. So let me go ahead and glue this on here. So here's my piece here. I'm sure you can use any other vellum shape that is like that. So it doesn't have to be this particular one, or maybe you already have that because this was one of the very popular dies that retired, okay? So let's see, so I've got that. So now I've got to put the greeting, okay? So for that one, again, I am using from that particular same set, and I'm just gonna leave it, well, like that, see? I wanted to show you that I never throw things away, and this is from a piece that I made a boo-boo, so when you put it in the back, nobody will see it, except now you guys do. So that's our little secret. Okay, so, oh, I should probably, so, oh, okay, so what I need to do now is, since I know this is going to be covering the vellum, I can safely put glue there. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue dots where I know it will be covered by the front piece, okay? So there, you see what I mean? So I am gluing only the parts that's being covered by the front piece, okay? Okay, and here we've got this. Let's see, there, okay? And then the pieces. So this is Pear Pizzazz, and let me start gluing it on. Ah! Oh my goodness, okay. Don't want this one, let me do this one. Oh, there, okay. So no worries, because it's going to be hidden behind the bouquet. So let me see where I want to put this. I think I'll put it right here. Okay, and another piece down below. So whenever you are stuck and not knowing how to make a card, take out your paper pumpkin and look through it. I'm sure you will have great ideas just by looking to see how their card was designed. Remember, these are all Stampin' Up! Artists conceived, so you know it's professionally designed. Okay, I'm going to put it in there. There we go. Okay, and then the yellow for the pop. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the glue dots today. It always happens when I'm on camera. So I'm copying this. So let's see, I think we can go ahead and put this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way and slide it in. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, let's go inside. Oh, as I said, I don't know why every time I get on camera, it just seems like it's not going the way I want it to. It could be because I have this camera right in front of my eyes. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there, okay? And then one more little piece. I mean, I love this particular stamp. It's like a little doodad. I mean, just adds so much to it. Okay, and I am going to put it right here. Okay, and there. What do you think? See, as I said, having a paper pumpkin kit is like having a class inside your home, because you look at this and then you copy it and you create your own card with stamp sets that you already have. A lot of this paper pumpkin kit, they have greetings like this, so you know that will work. So this is one piece that I already did with the bling, because of course, you know, I can't find the bling while I'm on camera. So there. So the bling again is mimicking the blings there. Okay. So I hope this video has reminded you to look beyond the projects that are given in the paper pumpkin, but rather use it as like a class. You know, what colors should I use? What colors go well? And what are the card templates design does it have that I can use? Okay, so let me go ahead and reintroduce you to the card. So this is one, and then this one, I kind of, let's see, where's the elephant? So the elephant, that's the inspiration for that. Okay, and then this is just a animal house. That's fun, having all the animals here celebrating your birthday. And this is just using repetition with your greeting as a background, okay? I haven't done that for a while, and it was kind of fun to do it again. So you just, you know, stamp off, and it's really nice. Well, I think so. I hope you like it too. And so these are just the regular cards that came from the kit. Okay, so I don't know if there are any more questions that you might have. This was a fun kit to have, and if you are a subscriber, I think there's refills available for that. And if you are not and even if you are a subscriber, I would recommend purchasing a prepaid to lock in the current rates, because the rates will go up March 1st. And if you are not a subscriber right now, what better reason to purchase a prepaid right now so that you can lock in the rates Enjoy the subscription. And because this March kit that's coming up has a free stamp set. So you get that and you get the celebration. I mean, it's just a wonderful reason to purchase a prepaid right now. And remember, you can suspend each month if when you see the sneak peeks and it's not your style, then you just suspend it for the month and you don't get that kit. Or if you actually, you can always stop at any time. And if you get the kit and you don't like it, Stampin' Up's really generous in terms of giving your money back for that you don't like. But I honestly say every kit, I've really enjoyed working on it. It really stretches you artistically, doing outside the box, whether you are a novice card maker or, what do you call it, experienced crafter. You can use what's in the box to create something without much hassle because everything's in a box. Okay. Oh, hi, Kim. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you. Anyway, okay. So that's all I have for today. And if you have any questions, please be sure to message me. I'd be happy to help. And again, I will be linking the link in the description where to purchase your prepaid and also a supply list of all the things that I used in this video. Okay? So, you know, it's kind of strange that your mail to Okinawa is taking so long. I didn't realize it would take that long. But anyway, but it will be worth the wait. It's a fun kit. Actually, it's got you written all over it, I think, because you always do such cute cards with animals, and I need to learn to use animals. Anyway, okay, so again, celebration ends tomorrow, our time, and don't miss out on your chance to earn free products. And without further ado, this is it. So thank you so much for joining me, whether you're joining me live right now, thank you, or on the replay. Give me a like or leave me a comment so I know you're here, and I appreciate it. All right? Thank you so much, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.